arm Mesero lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain. When New York was calling southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little ring, the voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, without chains. I ain't believe it then, I was home.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Mets. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, Jorge Soler. He's homered in 5 straight games. Some partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap. He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Well, that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. On the ground to third, Hayes to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. And he's got a double. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. So, man aboard. Now, Edouard Julien. Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Fouled off. He was late.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Lewis on at second with 2 down. Bounce to the right side. Jimenez tosses to first, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Chris Paddock. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. And it's fouled away. On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
He caught it behind his back, and very nicely done for the out. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0-1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes not just on offense but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note though on Carlos Correa, he likes to before games go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad.
The right fielder.
And now for the Twins, Matt Wallmer went deep in the ball game last night. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
This liner's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge him. Crazy.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Slings to first. Out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Yeah. Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for New York, Yandy Diaz. Paddock back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. Paddock, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the pitch. On the ground right side. Sends it to first, and quickly one away in the second. Here's Francisco Lindor.
No, he's been having a great year said, a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 3. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Swings through that one.
3-2.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series. It's 2-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Settles under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting in, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a 1-1. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. Inning over. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Back here in Queens, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Trevor Larnach. Berrios back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Up next is the designated hitter, Willie.
This is Willie Castro. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one lifted to left. Nimmo sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now back, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manuel Margot, grounded out his first time. And a good eye there. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Bader up to the plate. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. And a base hit right there.
The batter, the second baseman, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big. Number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lewis under it. Brings it in. 1 down.
Up next is the net. The right
Here's
fielder.
Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And the first offering is not close.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Man at second. And another ball. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Bader around third. Play at the plate. Got him.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach, clearly, as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up, had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly base running mistake.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Forget it. They go back to back. It's 5 zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. And this club is fired up right now. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. To the right side, Julien over to first. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back on to the 4th. Here's Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
The pitch. And that's a strike.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
Just missed. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Jimenez throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Off the mark there. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Got him swinging. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It's 5-0.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Bottom of the 4th, and the batter now, Jorge Soler.
Designated hitter,
The right-hander back to work. That one not close. Ball 1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And the pitch. And another ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Hard hit to third. Lewis throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
now batting, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back in trouble, Boo, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. Laced down the line, could be extra bases, and that rolls into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Paddock departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Jordan Balazovic into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 on with 1 out. And next for the Mets, on the ground out to short. Correa over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We played 4. It's the Mets 6 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Carlos Correa. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And he's already singled in this game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Farmer in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. This to third. Hayes to Jimenez. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Mets 6 and the Twins nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. The why to kick the pitch. Thomas, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Nimmo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive. Lerner going back. Just missed it.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And he swings over the top there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line drive, speared at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. They lead it, though, 6-0. Back here in Queens, and now the center fielder, Trevor Larnach. And here it comes. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Good eye in that spot. That's down and in.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball. That's to third. Over to Diaz. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over. Willie Castro, the next twin up to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that squirts through. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull him to second safely.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Man at second with one away. Here's the left fielder, Manuel Margot. And that's through there for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis, 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Not even close there. And 1-1. Castro at second with 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs. And that one hit to first. And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hayes to first. And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 6 and the Twins nothing. Back here at Citi Field, where we go bottom 6. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. The right-hander back to work. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
The wind of the pitch. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Not
ball,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. 1-2 the count. The wind and the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit. And that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Popped up. Farmer under it. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 4. Francisco Alvarez.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Hit well, right field, way back, and down. His 19th home run of the year. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, it was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. They got that up and out of here.
Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 2nd game of the series. And he chases that one. That is the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now an 8-0 game. Back after this on the show. And we're back, top of inning number 7. And now, Edouard Julien. And he deals. That's in there. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Hit hard. That gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Ryan. Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. Jeffers hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. The 1-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's one down.
The bat, number 4. Shortstop, Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Mets 8 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Righty to the plate. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lane Thomas getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside, and the count is 3-1. Bounce to third. Throws to first in time.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. Out to short, Correa. Tosses to first. Play made, that ends the inning. New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Berrios back to work. Up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 12,
Farmer, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. And that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball still 0-2. Ball 1 there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
It's a good take.
That one misses. Full count now. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. And now Willie Castro. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Minnesota, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
Hay un cápsulo, los haters critican.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the eighth. Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy
The
Diaz.
pitch. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Liner, base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on him.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Steven Oker.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses, and that's ball one. Kicks and deals. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 11-0. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How is that fastball out of here?
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Oker, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And now the lefty swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now the third
Brian Hayes up now for the Mets. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back right to the top of the Mets order. And next for the Mets, Andres Jimenez. That's down and in. A slider missed. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third, the throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That's a base hit coming home. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's safe.
Picks himself up at RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it.
On the mound now for the Twins, Caleb Fieldball.
Always had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Man at second here with 2 away. At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over.
Royalty, this is black royalty.
Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at Citi Field, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Twins, Manuel Margot. Berrios back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Next offering way off the plate. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. That takes low for ball one. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Strike one.
1-1.
And another ball. That one in there across the letters. 2-2 outside. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here in the second game of the series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Bounced up the middle. Lindor throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman.
So they're down to their final out. Edouard Julien will hit next. Now a screamer into the outfield. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Pick it up, pick it up. I don't want hard, ain't good enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. New whip, got flick it up, flick it up, flick it up. A little sick, ain't sick enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. Till it drop down, then pick it up. I got at least infinity flows, abstract. Absol, infinity stone, in game for my enemy, yo. Pin game, incredible heart, big fangs, incredible heart, big dog on TOP, RAP, GOD. Wait, this is easy as winning the spelling, be spelling the letter B. HIP, HOPSADED, me, man. Amazing grace, you made your bed and I made my plate. You thanking Benjamin Franklin, face to face, to face to face, face to fact. Boy, his stages, all of my wages, minimum.
Time of ball game, 3 hours and 46